What's up, Horrorcore fans? We got an exclusive interview right now with Lega-C. This girl could spit, she could fucking rap like a motherfucker, and everybody wants to know shit about her. So we got this interview right now with Lega-C. Lega-C, let's do this.
I'm really private and reclusive. I like to work alone. Unless I'm directly working with somebody, I do not want anybody around. Being part of the Hostile Takeover Tour was a privilege, and I mean the experience was unlike no other. It's probably the best opportunity I've ever had in the music industry. I mean, it was just crazy exposure. I met so many cool people. Everybody at Strange Music is like family, and MGK and their whole crew was cool as fuck. We were like sharing each other's Sharpies at the meet and greet. I won't forget that. I get asked this question so often, and every time I answer it, I probably say something different because that's how much rap I listen to. My main influences, like artists that I've listened to the most, are Twista, Bone, E40, Tech 9, Eminem. If you were in my car, that's what I was bumping. Twista. There was this old song called Get It Wet, and it had a girl on it, and I don't even remember who the girl was, but I sat there and wrote down every single word, because back then you didn't even have like where you could look up the lyrics, so I had to write them out, and then I sat there and spit his verse and the girl's verse, I mean, over and over and over and over and over again. And I'd be like in the cars with my homies and shit, and I could just spit off those verses. They're like, dang, you know. And you see a lot of people doing covers like that on YouTube. Like I'll see somebody do like a cover of Tech 9, Worldwide Choppers, or Midwest Choppers. I saw that one the other day, and you know, a lot of people are like, well, you didn't write the lyrics, you're just doing what they spit. But that's actually how I learned to rap fast, was rapping along with other people, because once you learn how to get the flow down, then all you gotta do is put your own words into the syllables. So, you know, Tech 9, of course, influenced me like crazy. I love listening to old, like T9X, My Dick, those were my favorite songs. E40, fucking, My Ghetto Report Card was just ridiculously hard album. Actually, to be honest, when I first read this question, the first thing that I did was like got on Google and was like, what is a horrorcore artist? I've heard the term before. I know I've even been classified as a horrorcore artist, but I guess in my mind I don't really separate artists by genres or subgenres. I just listen and I'm like, oh, that shit they're spitting is dope. And so in my mind it goes like into a folder of dopeness, but there's not like folders of like East Coast, West Coast, horrorcore, anything like that. So in the process of working with Buckshot and Alexis Music, that'll be dope. So I mean, there's so many people I would love to work with. I can't even sit here and like give you a good answer for that. Always and forever, I'm working on new projects. Right now, we're working on Legacy Living. That's the reality show we started. We did 4 like pilot episodes last year, but we're gonna actually do real episodes, like full-length episodes this year. And there's gonna be a lot of cool, crazy stuff that some fans are gonna be involved in too, but they just don't know it yet. You'll see. It's pretty dope. A mixtape called 18 Months. The reason the mixtape is called 18 Months is because that is how long it will be until I'm out of this bullshit ass contract that I'm in with my previous label. So I don't want them to come try and put their fingers in shit that I'm doing. So there's gonna be free music for 18 months, and then the new album will drop in 2014, January. Also filming a movie this summer called Porcelain, and I will play a character named Dollface. And Dollface was a sex slave as a child, all kinds of fucked up abuse, and then she becomes an immortal superhero slash serial killer. Can't wait. It's so deep. Even though I wasn't a child sex slave, but I can relate to a lot of the fucked up shit. So that's gonna film in July. Cannot wait. That's a trilogy. Shout out Two-Face for making that happen. I don't right now because we have so many projects going on with the show, the movie, and the mixtape and the album. But the second half of the year, after July, after we shoot the movie, then I'll definitely gonna start doing the tour and shows. You can still book me, like if you just want to book me for one night, and you just email legacybooking@gmail.com. But as far as tours and all that go, it's not going to be till after the movie is done shooting. So after July, then you can look for me in a city near you. Punk ass bitches. I don't like punk ass bitches. I'm not even going to say that I learned how to rap fast because I'm still learning. I still listen to other rappers that I like to model my music by, and I hear them do shit that I haven't done before. Like, you know, you're doing the double times and they take it to triple and quadruple and you're like, oh shit, I need to step up my game. So, I mean, I'm still learning. I love listening to music that challenges me to listen, you know? So, I definitely would not say that like I'm the best rapper or anything like that, because every time I sit down to write a song, I learn something new about myself that I didn't even know that I could do. My biggest goal would definitely be to chart the Billboard charts. It doesn't even have to be #1. I'd love to be #1, of course, but just to actually chart independently, and I don't mean with an independent label, I mean with zero label, just me. I've, you know, been with a label and wasn't really happy with my experience with that, and I used to have a goal, I wanted to be on a major label, but in my experience working with major labels, I have not been able to have artistic creative freedom. So I'd rather be able to make the kind of music that I like and just sell, you know, 100,000 copies than make like techno, you know, type music and sell millions. I'm okay with not selling millions as long as I can do what I like. But mainly it's just to, you know, chart independently by myself with no label. I used to feel like I needed the label, but my singles in my YouTube channel have been doing well, so, but I've never seen a female artist do it. I'm not saying there haven't been one, but I don't know of one, so if there is, and somebody please inform me. I just think it's really exciting to kind of see my goals are within reach. So I can guarantee you the next album that I drop, you will see it on the Billboard charts. My name is Lega-C. Thank you for watching Horrorcore News, and make sure to follow me on Twitter at Lega-C, L-E-G-A-C. Like my Facebook page, Lega-C of Tulsa, and shout out Horrorcore News and Horrorcore Chris. Thank you for fucking with the bitch.
And shove it. I'ma spit this real shit, and real folks gonna love it. Said I'm super dope. California, fragilist, XB-dope. All about my money, all about my dough. Super cat, super slow.
Right on, Lega-C. We'd like to thank you too for being on this interview, giving us that exclusive shit for all these horrorcore fans. All you horrorcore fans need to keep checking out our site for all the news and the latest shit. We got new shit up on our site all the time. Come check us out at horrorcorenews.com. Much love.